Guitar solos are a big part of what makes a rock or metal song stand out. They're usually the highlight of the song, showcasing the technical skills, creativity, and emotion of the guitarist of the band. There are many kinds of solos, but whether it's a fast-paced flurry of notes or a soulful melody, a great guitar solo has the power to engage us and make us move. The best ones always leave a lasting impression, often becoming iconic in music history. So turn up the volume as we dive into the greatest guitar solos of all time. Eruption, Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen. Many people would argue that Van Halen's Eruption is the greatest guitar solo of all time. After all, it's one that shook the world. The song appeared on Van Halen's 1978 self-titled album and greatly revolutionized guitar playing because of its use of the two-handed tapping technique. While the tapping technique grabs the spotlight, Eddie Van Halen's tone, lightning-fast legato playing, and inventive selection of notes are all equally significant parts of his solo in Eruption. But while the whole world recognizes the song as one of the best, Eddie Van Halen was never completely happy about it. In an interview with Guitar World, he said, "I didn't even play it right. There was a mistake at the top end of it. Whenever I hear it, I always think, man, I could have played it better." Despite that, this song remains a rite of passage for aspiring guitarists and continues to inspire generations with its raw power and virtuosity. Tornado of Souls, Megadeth, Marty Friedman. Marty Friedman's solo in Tornado of Souls stands as proof of his extraordinary talent. It's hailed as the band's best guitar solo of all time, and even Dave Mustaine himself knew it the moment he heard it. When asked about the creative process behind the solo, Marty says that it's the same as anything else. "I don't know how many bars Tornado of Souls is, but if you have a long solo like that, you gotta tell a story. You gotta go on a journey. And some guys can plan that stuff, but I kinda just wing it, and I hope that my intuition takes me where I wanna go." Luckily for him, this one took him to the right place. The solo is known to be melodic, non-traditional, and very technical. Given its beautiful melodies and technical brilliance, the song is a highlight of Megadeth's discography and also a fan favorite at live performances. Voodoo Child, Jimi Hendrix. It's not a surprise to see Jimi Hendrix on the list, as he's been named the Rolling Stones' best guitarist of all time. One of his most well-known guitar riffs is Voodoo Child. The reason why this is one of the top guitar solos is because it shows perfect guitar and sound mastery. Jimmy's innovative use of effects made his guitar sound like a laser, which pushed the boundaries of what could be done on a guitar. This one whole song of a guitar solo proved and solidified why Jimmy is considered the best guitarist of all time. 1. Metallica, Kirk Hammett. Kirk Hammett's no stranger to amazing guitar solos. He's proven again and again that he's one of the best guitarists of all time. One is a song that helped Metallica rise as the stars that they are today, and that's thanks to the raw emotion that the guitar solo brought out. The guitar solo showcased Kirk's expertise in emotive expression and technical skills. The song's themes of war and despair were perfectly complemented by the haunting melody of the guitar solo. What really makes this guitar solo one of the best is its beautiful blend of aggression and melody. Each note of this song is filled with passion and purpose, which help draw listeners deeper into the emotional core of the song. Comfortably Numb, Pink Floyd, David Gilmour. A song with not only one but two legendary guitar solos definitely deserves to be on the list. The fact that both guitar solos on this track are mind-blowing speaks volumes about how legendary it is. David Gilmour achieved his signature guitar sound on this song by combining different pedals and equipment. He managed to add thickness to the tone while giving the track a smooth quality. The studio version of this song was made by recording different takes where David improvised. He chose the best parts from his recordings until he created a complete performance out of them. The reason why this song is always regarded as one of, if not the best, is because the evolution the song's gone through. Through many extended live versions, this song has developed into one of the most iconic and beloved tracks in rock history. Cemetery Gates, Pantera, Dimebag Darrell. The guitar solo for this song is part of Guitar World's 100 greatest solos of all time, and for good reason. It's considered one of Dimebag Darrell's best solos because the song is one of the greatest epic ballads in metal history, and his guitar solo managed to complement the song well. This solo exemplifies Dimebag's unique blend of technical proficiency and raw emotion. In an interview, Dimebag talked about the birth of the solo. "I got home with a pretty good buzz on, picked up my axe, turned on the 4-track, cranked it as loud as hell with a loose buzz theory that anything and everything goes, and just played it. I played 3 solos back to back, didn't bother listening to them, crashed out not so happy. Next morning I woke up thinking I had a lot of work to do. I almost started from scratch, but then I decided to slow down and listen, so I fired up the 4-track, put my ears on, and bam, lo and behold, there it was." Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page. If there's one way to describe this solo, it's heaven sent. Even people who aren't all too familiar with the band know about the legendary guitar solo of Stairway to Heaven. Jimmy Page's guitar solo in Stairway to Heaven is a masterpiece of musical storytelling and composition. The beginning of the solo sets the mood, as Jimmy adds extra notes to a basic musical scale to match the song's final chord progression. Then comes the fast part in the middle of the solo where he plays a repeating pattern, which really grabs everyone's attention. It ends with a big finish that is filled with fast notes and a bend, adding more emotion and drama to the solo. In fact, the solo is like its own story inside the song's story. With its unforgettable melody and atmosphere, Jimmy's solo in Stairway to Heaven remains one of the most celebrated guitar solos in rock history. Aces High, Iron Maiden, Dave Murray and Adrian Smith. The dual guitar solo in Aces High by Iron Maiden, performed by Dave Murray and Adrian Smith, is a thrilling display of harmonized melodies and lightning-fast riffing. This solo is a great showcase of Dave and Adrian's chemistry and technical skills. Their seamless coordination and harmonies bring Aces High to new heights, which is why the song is considered a fan favorite and one of Iron Maiden's most well-known songs. For guitar players, the best part of the solo is Dave's legato run, a section where he effortlessly glides through the notes with fluidity and grace. Mr. Crowley, Ozzy Osbourne. How can we forget one of the most well-known guitar solos in heavy metal? This solo exhibits Randy Rhoads' mastery of classical-inspired techniques and his ability to blend them seamlessly with heavy metal. The tone and technicalities are all perfect. Randy was able to cover every inch of the neck, showing everyone that his way was the right way to do it. This song is a great masterclass for guitar players who want to practice every guitar technique, as it makes use of legato runs, hammer-ons, double stops, and much more. It can be a difficult piece to master, but is undeniably rewarding for those who are up to the challenge. Because of how it makes use of almost every guitar technique, Mr. Crowley is now considered a timeless classic among heavy guitar solos. Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen. Bohemian Rhapsody is Queen's best-known song, and although the solo is only a brief 9-bar solo, it still managed to cement its place as one of the most iconic guitar solos in rock history. It takes you one listen to understand why it's iconic as it is. Brian May's playing style in this solo is smooth and relaxed, flowing with the rhythm of the music instead of following a strict timing. His fast guitar parts are short bursts of expression, rather than repeating the same patterns over and over. In that way, the song really stands out compared to others. Even though Bohemian Rhapsody has a complex structure and many people thought that the song's whole idea wouldn't work, it surprisingly works. Of course, Brian May's solo fits perfectly, adding just the right amount of emotion and flair to the song. Guitar solos aren't just a part of a song, they're an integral element that elevates the song and leaves lasting impressions on listeners. It's part of the song where guitarists can showcase their talents while pouring their emotions out. With these great guitar solos, we understand that guitarists don't just play the guitar, they also communicate, connect, and inspire.